Kevin Mail. Let's drink some beer. Today we have the Boulevard Smokestack Series. Boulevard is a brewery out of Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas City, Kansas. This is their double wide India Pale Ale. It's hard to really see because there's not a lot of light down here, but double wides traditionally love to attract tornadoes. So this one says, relax, it's twister proof. So we're safe for that. I've really been loving IPAs lately. Been doing a lot of double IPAs and IPAs. Matter of fact, when I did my last shopping trip, I bought almost all IPAs, 1 or 2 pale ales, everything else was an IPA. We're going to go ahead and give this a crack here. We're at the old foosball table today. Give it a pour. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe, leave comments. We're always looking for new friends. We'll reply to the comments. Or check us out on my blog, www.kevindrinksbeer.com. Quite a lot of carbonation on this one. Quite the head. Look at that head on that. I don't even want to count the fingers. We got a half a glass of head on that. And a dark, almost ruby red for the color. This is much redder. Usually IPAs tend to be quite orangey. This one, I would say, is really closer to red. Get some of the, it's really hot and sticky here today, so we'll get some of the, off the glass. Fair amount of carbonation, looks clear. Doesn't look like we got any haze in the beer itself. And a fair amount of carbonation. The head is more of a tan, or an off-white. Go ahead and we'll do the aroma test. I mean, I'm getting a lot of different hops, but I'm not getting that much subtlety. A little bit of malt. Maybe just a hint of orange. This is not overwhelming like some of the other IPAs that we've tried lately, where you're really just getting kicked with some of the citrus and the pine. I guess it's got a little bit of a grass, and that's what I was trying to pick up. I was sniffing, and I couldn't really pick it up. But not pine, but more of a, like a fresh cut grass, or if you've ever been in a hayfield. That might be in a hayfield. But overall, the aroma is fairly subtle. It doesn't really pack a huge punch on the aroma. I haven't looked anything up about this yet. We'll go ahead and see if they got anything that we can add underneath. It's possible that they're brewing this without aroma hops. A lot of guys use aroma hops and bittering hops. It might be possible they're just using hops for taste and not for aroma. So, seeing as we're at taste, let's give it a shot. Oh, that's quite nice. Quite nice. Quite nice. It's a nice little malt in the front, a nice little bitter in the back, but kind of a sharp bitter, not that overwhelming. I'm getting a little bit of bitter aftertaste now, but not that overwhelming kick you in the butt bitter. I don't know how many IBUs this is. It doesn't really say on the bottle. It is 8.5% ABV. It says here, caramel malts balance a whirlwind of citrusy bitterness winding down to a long, serene finish. They're actually right. For once, the bottle agrees with what it tastes like. You know, you get that malt. I get a sharp bitter. Again, something like a lager might give you. I really think of, I don't know if anybody's ever had Radaburger. I have it on tap a lot. The Radaburger's got a real strong bitter, even though it's a lager afterwards. And then you got a more of a subtle, long-lasting bitter in the back of the throat. This is a really nice IPA. This is not a over-the-top, give you a big kick in the taste buds IPA that some guys are doing. This one is brewed to be drinkable. Now 8.5, you can't drink too many of them. But It's a really, really nice balance. I actually like this IPA a lot. Again, it's more subtle than forward. The flavors tend to be more subdued, which makes it quite drinkable. Don't taste any alcohol at all. Like I said, you get a kind of a long, drawn-out bitter aftertaste. You don't get that really, really strong that it's gonna kill you. Let me go ahead and finish this up, and we'll finish the review. Okay, we're back. Now, as it's warmed up, there is a slightly sweeter taste in there. Maybe a little bit of mango. Something, it's not citrusy, but definitely something a little sweeter in there. Also, as it's warmed up, the alcohol has become a little prominent. I do taste the alcohol now. I guess time for our final verdict. Overall, I really like this IPA. I think it's a well-balanced IPA, very drinkable. Unlike a lot of IPAs, I think sometimes they just hop them up to make a big explosion, but they're not really thinking about drinkability and flavor, making a big name for the brewery. This one's very drinkable. I think they really thought about what they were doing when they made it. I think they taste tested it as they were going along. I'm going to give this a solid 89 out of 100. And quite drinkable. Not as flavorful as some, but not as bitter either because it's well balanced. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And let's keep drinking.